It really is dark out tonight. All right, wait for a few people to come on. Actually, probably put my clothes back on now. All right, we got 3 people. 4, 9. All right. How's it going, guys? It's been a really long time. So, I am here tonight with Kevin. A lot of you who have been to this famous place have probably seen Kevin a lot. One of our great investigators. And we're here tonight at Mid-Orange Reformatory. As many have seen, just featured on, I'm sure everybody's favorite show at the moment, Destination Fear. So they recently were here, did an episode about the place, and they actually caught a lot of activity. And this place is known to produce it. So we're going to go ahead and take you inside, do a nice little walkthrough. We've always done walkthroughs during the day here. So we're going to switch things up and do a walkthrough of this place at night. So, Kevin, you want to lead the way, man?
Yeah, let's go on inside.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and switch to a different light here. That way, we're going to make it a little night vision for you guys. There we go. All right. You want to hold that for Kevin? Thank you. All right. I can turn this off actually now. So tonight is super dark outside already. I don't know if it's because it's a new moon out or what.
Darker than usual.
Yeah. All right. Ready, Kevin?
Let's go.
All right. After you, man. Thanks, Jackie. Wish you were here. Hello, everybody. Oh, darkness? Absolutely. So last night when we were here, we'll just do a quick little fill-in of what happened last night. So Kevin, do you want to tell them what happened during your group rotations?
So upstairs on the 4th floor in the chapel, we were mainly doing plasma box. Got some pretty cool responses from a nurse named Helen. But we actually had to turn off the plasma because there was so much going on each side of the hallway that it felt like we were being surrounded. And it got to the point where we decided to whistle. So I would do a certain whistle, like I'm gonna try to do it right now. Probably won't work, but. And when I would do that whistle, it almost sing back that tune each time, which was kind of interesting. So we're gonna try that again tonight, see if it works. And then we went down into the mess hall, down in the basement, and there was something that was popping through the doorway. We couldn't figure out exactly what it was. Actually don't know what it was, but everybody saw it, and I think Drew is going to be going down there tonight, so hopefully he sees it too. So that was kind of what we did.
I'm like slowly not looking forward to that, but thanks, Kevin. Anything else happen in specifics, you think?
There were daily rotations. Afterwards, when we were walking around with the guests, we got some pretty cool stuff. Again, upstairs in the chapel, it was Drew and I with 3 other guests. We had 3 guests on the one end of the hallway. Drew and I were on the other side of the hallway. We had the tripwire in between. The tripwire really didn't go off, but we were asking for banging noises. Mm-hmm. We would ask them to bang twice for yes, once for no. There were times we would actually bang 3 times for us. Drew and I were actually convinced that there was people up there, messing with us. So we ran around upstairs looking to see if there was somebody hiding. And one of the guests actually saw down the hall near the Catholic church. I guess it's Catholic or Christian.
I think so.
They saw an entity go from right to left And then 3 seconds later, Drew was right after that. So that was kind of cool. So that was kind of what we got up there.
Oh, what about that light that happened? That flash of light that was at the end of the hall?
Yeah, it looked like somebody was going up the stairs. It made no sense. We actually thought somebody was walking up the stairs. We were waiting for somebody to come around the corner. Nobody ever did. So we couldn't explain that. That was a weird one. And then also, where else were we? A4?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, A4 was kind of interesting too. But it seemed like the chapel was the place to be last night.
Yeah. A lot of people kept saying that they were getting a lot of good activity in the chapel. Let's see. During the group sessions, for me, we went and hung out in the cottages. And we went to B1 first. Check that one out, everybody. We're going to be hitting up B1 and A4, so I left it up to the guests to choose, and they decided to go to B1 first. So we went there first, and we didn't really get a whole lot, but it was definitely, like, you could see the shadows moving. We didn't get a whole lot of, like, knocks or anything like that, but we saw a lot of shadow movements. And then when we went into A4, another thing that happened was a loud bang happened. We asked for just a quiet little knock, and they apparently wanted to one-up us and do a loud bang and scared one of the guests. She took off running. And then all of a sudden, when that bang actually happened, it's like all the lights just cut out. It's like there was like zero power, but the bang was actually inside. So that we couldn't really explain that one. That was super weird. And then when we were in A4, the guests saw what looked to them like a flashlight outside. Then we heard somebody whistling outside. We all checked. There was nobody outside. So that was interesting as well. All right. Jeez, I'm out of breath already. Alrighty.
So this is where all the classrooms are.
Second floor, I do believe, correct?
I think it's technically the third, but I think it is read as the second.
Yeah, I think it is the second floor. Yep. So this would be the schoolhouse area then?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So down here, we'll just do a quick walk down to the halls and kind of show you some of the rooms here. So they're set up basically kind of like classrooms.
It's so much darker here than it was last night.
Yeah, well, we sat down here with a couple of guests last night, and it got really cold actually. There's another room that we'll check out before we head up, because we're going to try to hit and get you guys to see Cottage B1 before the event starts tonight. So there's a couple of them. They pretty much all look the same straight down. It is a long hallway. So as you guys can see a little bit. So I think it was either this floor or the floor that we were just on, I think, where they were hearing on Destination Fear all of the audible talking, the walking. That was the floor underneath us? Yeah.
And that's where the ghost hunters, when they were at Ghost Nation, they would put the fog machine out, and they were seeing movement within the fog. Mm-hmm. That was in the same area.
So that first level was super active then. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go up another level here. So, a little bit of history here is that this place actually used to be a state training school for boys. And basically what that means is that a lot of young men between the ages of like 13 and 15 were sent here who were troubled kids. Troubled meaning like already getting into trouble with the police, things like that, breaking the laws. So really quick, sidetracked. This here is the one of the chapel areas, so this would be considered the fourth floor. We kind of call it the chapel floor just because they have up here a couple different rooms for different types of religions, for different practices during the times of when it was a prison.
This was the Jewish one.
This one here?
There's
So, all right. And actually, last night, this is the hall where we were hearing quite a few knocks, actually, and for where Kevin and I both thought there's somebody else in the buildings with us. MVP, forget football. David, it's nice to see you back on the live streams, man. So this room here, actually, Kevin and I were actually sitting in these two chairs here, and we had the guests sitting in those chairs down there where we were just at, and we heard all of the knocking in here. Kevin and I both got up and we both came in and checked because there's a cabinet in here. And what we kept hearing sounded like somebody was actually knocking on that cabinet. And I'm talking like audible sounds from like everything that we asked it gave us, which is actually really freaky. I'll show you guys on this way real quick. This is over in another area. Again, same thing. For different practices of religion, as you guys can see here on the wall. I don't know what religion that would have been. Is that Hebrew or no?
I don't think so. Maybe this was a mosque area?
Maybe. Hi, Patience.
Do you hear that talk?
What?
Oh, that's the music outside.
Jesus, that was loud as shit, though. So they do have the football games, or not football, sorry, soccer games going on in the dome part. So there is, if you hear like a little bit of music, that is them. So this area here is actually where Kevin and I saw like that flash of light. It looked like somebody just turned a flashlight on right here. And then this area in here is another, this would be what, the Christian one you said? So another area for another practice of a different type of religion. So
We were asking the spirits if who they wanted to come into this room by themselves. Seemed like they wanted Drew and I to come several times.
it's always us and it's never the guests. I don't understand it. We're definitely going to try to get a guest to happen tonight. Oh my God. Can you do me a favor? Can you knock for us if you're up here still?
Is that walking upstairs?
How is that upstairs? There's nothing above us. That's the roof.
Yeah.
But I heard it though.
Did you guys hear that?
Audra Cook, you definitely got to come out here. All right, let's go check out a different area. Thought maybe if they would knock for you guys. Can you get out the same way down there, or will we have to walk all the way? Let's just go out the other side.
I mean, they can see a different part of the.
I don't know if that door opens down at the bottom, though.
I think it does.
Okay. Down one more, I think, right?
It's gonna be. Yes.
Yeah.
One more.
All right.
Yeah, this one.
Here.
It should be open.
Which part of this hall?
The other way.
Okay, I just got turned up around.
This is the hallway that Destination Fear was hearing all those voices and running.
Oh,
around.
this is the hall? How do you... Okay. Good things Kevin's with us, because otherwise we'd be lost right now.
Yeah, there's always straight. We'll get outside.
Huh. This way, straight, right? Okay. So, during its time of the state training school for boys, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm like trying to breathe at the same time here. During the time of when it was the state training school, that's during the time of when Charles McBride was actually sent here. And those of you who watched the episode, so Charles McBride, oh Jesus Christ. Charles McBride is actually one of the ones who, he's a very well-known spirit here. He actually hung himself. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get a light for you. There we go. Oh, no. Hold on. Hold that. There we go. It's like switched around. All right. Cool. So during that time, he was about 15, I do believe, when he was sent here. And the saddest thing is that he actually wasn't here for very long. He actually, here, I can take that light back. We'll shoot over to B1 real quick and we'll show him that cottage, because we actually haven't showed him that part yet. So we're going to shoot over, show you actually the cottage that he stayed in. So basically what had happened to him is that he came here in about March, I do believe, of 1962.
Something like that, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin. And he said something, I do believe, to the cottage. Was it midwife almost, basically? The cottage woman who would take care of them. So each one of these cottages, they had like 2 people who would watch over them. Basically the people who were in charge. And he said something to them, and they got back to the cottage wife husband, and he was actually beaten by the staff in there. And next thing you know, they found him hung above his bed. So we will go ahead and go check that one out. A couple of these other buildings that we have access to here are the mess hall, and that actually goes down 2 floors. So plenty of room there to investigate. And you also have the A3 and A4 cottages and B1 cottage as well. So it is super. I can't get over how dark it is over here today. So while we're walking over here, can you guys go ahead and comment if any of you guys have actually been to Mid-Orange before? Let's see how many people have actually been here before. It's watching the live. Go ahead and comment. Either put it like a raise of hand or say I have. We go this way.
Too. So yesterday during free roam, there was a sister and a brother that were walking around.
Yep.
And they looked into A4, which this is A3 that we're passing now. A4 is cottage.
This here.
The brother looked in, and he saw somebody standing there, and they moved. Whoever it was moved into another room, so he was thinking that it was one of the other guests.
Oh, you're talking about the guest that from last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting as well. I completely forgot.
So they go in there. He goes into that room to go see which one of the guests it was. And there's nobody in that room.
Yeah,
so
that was interesting. It actually freaked him out to the point where they were like ready to leave at that
He
point.
went straight to his car.
David, I can honestly say that I have been truly nervous during investigations or any of these things. You know, when we come here, we all kind of know what's here. There's definitely spirits here, you know, and sometimes they can produce some things that you're not expecting. so it leaves you a little on edge. But there's also places that I've been to where I haven't really been nervous because it's, you know, like family homes, like the Murdoch Whitney house, things like that. You know, those are fun as well. But yeah, I do get nervous. I won't sit here and be like, oh, I'm brave. Everybody knows that I'm not. I won't try to lie about that. What about you, Kevin? Do you ever get nervous?
I never get nervous.
Are you serious?
I hardly ever get nervous.
I feel like you're lying right now. I feel like you're trying to play tough. Really?
No, I can't remember a time where I got really scared that I needed to leave or anything like that.
Huh.
No. Which means that's going to happen tonight.
I was going to say, don't jinx yourself. You put it out there now. All right, let's see. What are the votes here so far? Hi, Melissa. Okay, so we have a few that have been here. Tiffany, I bet you this place can't wait to have you back. What was it? I think people were asking, brought up the whole doppelgangers that you and Heidi experienced here. We were talking to the guests about that, and they just couldn't believe it. Where is it at? Is it past here still? Okay. Yeah, that's A4
that's
still.
A4. Yeah,
Okay. Monica Lee, we are currently at Mid-Orange Correctional Facility here in Warwick, New York. We have dates for this place coming up. You can click the link there. We also currently have a sale or a deal going on for Valentine's Day for where if you want to go to this place but you don't see any dates, or any other locations as that matter, but you don't see any kind of dates or you can't make it, purchase a gift card and receive 20% added on with that. We have the deal going on right now. You can use it and book yourself a date here. And it's for Valentine's Day, man. Take the spirits out for dinner. They deserve it. All right, so here's B1. Should we start with upstairs or no?
It's up to you.
Okay. It's not like we're investigating it. So I'm fine. Okay, so we'll go upstairs real quick, knock this part out. So all of the other cottages pretty much look the same as this one. It's the same setup, same layout. Wow, the paints. So this is what the upstairs would look like. Yeah, I have. Last night was the first time I investigated. You're going to be hanging out in here tonight, though, Kevin, so get comfortable. What is this? I don't think I've ever noticed this up here in any of the other cottages.
Oh, that's interesting. I never really understood this whole thing.
Maybe like an attic or something?
Is that like a bed spring?
All right. Other side. So this is just one of the cottages. We also have two other ones which we passed. You had A3, you also had A4. We'll go ahead and go to the other side. Show you guys this area. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I appreciate the help. I apologize, Monica. I missed that one for you. Okay, go down now. Whoa. Hallway. Let's see, this thing's on. Yep. Okay. We'll come down over here. So as you saw the hallway with all the rooms, when I come back up that way, I'll show you what they look like, but they're basically set up like dormitory style. And then you also have here, where they have basically like cubicles almost. Right? Is that what they're called, cubicles, Kevin? Yeah. And that's basically, you know, their bed would be in a cubicle, for instance, as you can see. You had 39, 38, 37. Hey, Kevin, you want to do me a favor? Pull up the history real quick, and see if you know exactly what year this shut down.
So the facility shut down in June 2011.
Okay. See, I almost said 2012. I didn't want to say the wrong thing. What was the year that it changed its name over when it switched over to the prison as well?
(1976).
76. I was off my years by a little bit. So 1976 is when they actually switched the state school to the correctional facility. It went from Mid-Orange Reformatory to Mid-Orange Correctional. During which, you know, you're talking a lot of people that did violent crimes. Did a lot of robbery, there's a lot of gangs, drugs abuse. Plus you had a lot.
What'd you hear?
I thought I heard talking. Like coming from over there, like if it was like outside or something. Hello?
If there's somebody here with us, can you make a noise? I mean, we're pretty far away from that.
Audra Cook actually comes and she said she heard it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Audrey. Audra, I thought I was losing my mind for a minute. I was like, no.
You can't hear the music from here.
Uh-uh. Okay. Oh, wait, I told him to come out here. So, you had a lot of people who would actually lie about their age as well, who were also pretty much scared to actually go to an actual prison. So you had a lot of those that would actually come down into the state school as well. People as old as like 20 years old. You also had another man who was sent here when he was 15 years old, because he was a troubled teenager. His name was Richard Veganwald. A lot of you guys have heard about him, I'm sure. We talk about him a lot here. He's a very well-known spirit who makes his presence known actually pretty much all over the place. And he actually was known as the thrill killer and actually murdered nine victims. 9 victims, that's crazy. That we know of, true. All right, so we'll go ahead and head out of here. I'll let you go first, Kevin, because I gotta get my flashlight situated. We'll head back to the main building. gonna make it through all of this. So with Richard, he'll make his presence known pretty much all over the location itself. People have heard him, or he's given answers in the main schoolhouse. He definitely shows up in the cottages for sure. He's even shown up in the mess hall. You good, Kevin?
Yeah.
Did you hear anything?
Yeah, but it could have been an animal.
It's probably that rabbit that we saw yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like sometimes he likes to make his presence known a lot louder than it necessary, because it seems like anytime you'll talk about him for a little bit and you ask for like a bang and he produces like such a loud bang. Do you want to walk through A4 or do you just want to go straight to the mess hall? All right. Yeah. All right, we'll go through A4. We'll show you guys that building real quick before we head back over. Just so you guys could kind of see a little bit. Oh, almost dropped my freaking light. What? Oh, thank you. All right. So these here is actually what I meant when I was talking about the cubicles. It would be these things that are kind of like all on the floor here. And that would basically would separate them from each other. Versus where you saw the rooms where they were set up like dorm style. Kevin, what's your favorite building here? What's your favorite spot?
I love the chapel.
The chapel? Really?
Fourth floor.
You heard that, right?
I did not.
You didn't hear that knock?
No.
You can definitely hear the music on the soccer game.
Yeah.
Can you do that? You give us 2 knocks?
Why are you being so shy?
All right. We'll come back later. So, those of you who have been here, what would you say is your favorite building out of all of them? How you doing, Sammy? Out of all the buildings here at Mid-Orange, go ahead and comment in the comment section and let us know. We'll go that way. We'll just cut across. And let us know what your favorite building is, whether it's a main schoolhouse, and if it is, which floor. The mess hall, the cottages, if the cottages, which cottage in specific. Let us know. Mess hall from Sammy. Okay. Mess hall is a good one. Jackie, A3. Okay. A3 is good. Let's see what else we get. chapel is a good spot. It's kind of growing on me a little bit. I'm tired of the cottages, so have fun in there tonight. I'll go this way.
You know what? We never told them our good deed that we did yesterday.
Oh, the trash panda?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because I have my water bottle in that same pocket as well. Jeez, there we go. Destination Fear had some crazy stuff happen to. Absolutely. Absolutely, they did. My mouth dropped, actually, with the amount of audible sounds that they were hearing in the main schoolhouse building. Tiffany said, this is tough. I like sitting in the main area in the gym and just listening. So many voices, bangs, and shuffling. That is true. Actually, we were setting up a little bit earlier. Kevin was already laid out his tripwire and was ready to go. Didn't you say you had some stuff going off in there too?
It went off a few times.
Yeah.
I was curious.
Angela, basement of mess halls, no joke. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Angela.
100%.
Footsteps are scary. I agree. Especially when you feel like they're like you hear them darting towards you.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think there's a spot here that isn't active.
I know, that's why I was really thinking about it. I was like, it almost seems like it's getting more and more active too.
Yeah.
Like it's picking up. So if I were you guys, I would definitely sign up for an event here. And I mean, especially people, if you don't, you want to just come check it out just to see what the place looks like, and you're not even into paranormal stuff, but you just want to come out and have a good time, book a ticket. We're fun. We're funny people. And we all know how to have a great time. We have a lot of great investigators. So many different locations across the country. Tiffany, I agree. You definitely, especially, I feel like in the chapel, you really don't need equipment up there. You just sit up there and you ask them, hey, can you just give us 2 knocks? And they'll produce that.
That's why we turned the Phasma off last night, because it was like it was surrounding us.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. John, well, they're in the buildings. I would recommend either check out one of our live stream videos from here when we've actually caught a full-blown shadow figure up in the chapel area. You could book a ticket with us and come hang out and see.
Got a lot of beats this year.
Oh yeah, we do. And we do them all year round. As you can see, it is literally January still. And we're out here investigating. What kind of experience did you have in there, Angela, with the chapel? Go ahead and comment it. I'm curious. Oh yeah, Conjuring House is good too. The shadow person that we caught, we honestly couldn't even believe that we saw that. So as you guys can see here, this is the mess hall. Oh, somebody said that you hate the mess hall because of the birds.
Yeah. That's the truth. They're everywhere.
Yeah. There's pigeons in here, so. Yep, Jackie. Right on cue. Watch the pigeons. We'll try not to disturb them too much, but I just wanted to at least show you kind of like what the mess hall kind of looks like. Oh, there they are. Hear 'em? So up here, there's another spirit that you can talk to. His name's Vito, right? Vito? And actually, I want to say, if you come over to this spot here, is it this one, right? Or is it that hole?
I believe it's this one. Yeah.
This one? So this spot right here, this man died of a heart attack. It was something to do with his chest. I'd say heart attack. Because a lot of people that stand right here, they feel like a tightness in their chest.
And people have gotten pictures of him too.
Okay, did you hear that sound?
You don't think that was a pigeon?
It was a little weird sounding. Like it didn't exactly sound like the same sound the pigeons were making. But it could have just been me.
I mean, you definitely hear them walking around here. Not the pigeons, the spirits.
Oh, yeah. Well, because there's so much stuff on the floor, you hear them like cracking, like crunching, all of that. That one. Is that still a pigeon?
I think that's the pigeon.
Okay. That's a weird sound. I've never heard a pigeon make a weird sound like that. That's why I was like, what in the hell? Okay.
I don't know what that noise was, though.
I don't know.
That was a weird one.
I was about ready to walk out, but then I heard that.
That sounded like walking, maybe.
Kitty, we are currently at Mid-Orange Mid-Orange Correctional Facility. It is located in Warwick, New York. You hear that walking?
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys? Comments in the comments if you hear the walking.
Right there.
In the hall.
You know, the last time me and you did one of these, that's where we got all our stuff.
Oh yeah, when we had the tripwire going into that hall down there.
Yep. And that other door, but it's closed today.
Do you want to come out a little farther? You can come out and say hello.
Hear it?
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Oh. Can you give us a knock?
Can you finish this for me? Just got really quiet.
Mm-hmm. Did you leave us? Nope. What if I come closer? Will you come closer then? We can kind of meet in the middle. Go on, Kevin. Where are they? Oh, I see them up there. Well, there's all the pigeons. All right, your turn. That's the pigeons. Careful. Oh, God damn. Oh, okay, Kevin. Oh, wait.
No reason to be shy.
So down this hallway here is actually where the trade center is. So where they would do like a lot of like masonry work, carpent, like right, like things, like their jobs or whatever.
Vocational.
Is that what it's called? Vocational trade and vocational. Oh Jesus! Thanks, Kevin. I know, Jackie. I wasn't expecting him to move so fast. She's like, keep up.
It's weird that's coming from above.
You see a face in the window at the end, Tiffany? You have really good eyes.
I could barely see the door.
I know.
You know what? I think I see what you're seeing, Tiffany. I see it too.
What?
But I think it's just the door being dirty.
All right. Do you want to come out? We followed you back here. Do you hear the movement?
Yeah.
It sounds like movement back there.
That was definitely a step right there.
Okay.
But I don't know if it sounds like it's coming above us. There's no second floor.
I was gonna say all the second floor and third floor are underneath us.
Yeah. Feel that strong breeze?
Yeah. Come on out.
It's got a lot colder.
Mm-hmm. The guards are gone.
Get knocked twice if you're a prisoner, and once if you're a guard. Cold breeze again.
I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me or what, but it almost looked like that the door that's at the end there, all the way on the right, that's blue, almost looked like there was a head, like a black silhouette of a head peeping out. But I can't tell if my eyes, because I'm just staring down there, I can't tell if my eyes are like playing tricks on me right now.
We were seeing that at A4 yesterday. I don't know where those steps are coming from.
All right. Excuse me. Sammy, you're welcome. Old Hospital on College Hill is definitely an experience for sure. Gives you something to remember, that's for sure. I'm glad you had a good time. I bet the staff there that helped you out were incredible. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and go. Dust in here. Excuse me. All right, coming back through here. So again, guys, this here is the mess hall. Back in that hallway where you just saw was the trade and vocational area. Wait, is that a metal sound to you? All right. I need to get out. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, Melissa's absolutely incredible. All right, Jackie, thanks for hanging out with us. Have a good rest of your night. Currently, guys, we're going to go ahead and head back into the main building here and get ready for this event tonight. So personally, Kevin and I want to go ahead and say thank you.
Thank you.
And we hope you all have a good rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out with us. And again, don't forget that we are running a sale right now for where if you don't see a date or you can't make it, but you want to purchase tickets, go ahead, purchase the Ghost Hunt USA gift card and receive 20% added onto it as well. Get your lover what they really want. Take them ghost hunting. Don't let them lie to you. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out with us again. This is Mid-Orange Reformatory here in Warwick, New York. The link that I've added into this live stream, you can book tickets there. We have a ton of dates this year. So make sure you come out because you definitely won't regret it. Bye.